Here we are again, Cutefaith, struggling to make it through the scourge-ridden land. Trying to remember how to actually do some of these old Burning Crusade Blood Up quests, which I don't really remember them. So, hold on a second while I get my blackjack bubblegum and pour myself some Mexican, I'm not racist, Coca-Cola. It just happens to be Mexican Cokes. Oh yes, Morpheus. Yes, we like the Cokes from Mexico. What's up, Ken? So, is Ken raiding? Oh, he's offline. Uh-oh, he must be raiding in Vanilla WoW. Good, maybe give me a chance to catch up to him. See, you know what? I know what the problem is. It's my UI. I knew there was something wrong. This is going to screw stuff up, though. But, yeah, I knew something was wrong. Interface. Where's my interface? Interface. Video. It's my scaling. Mage is 38. Nice. You'll be on shortly? Rags and Noni. Okay. But it was my scaling. It was my interface. So if you go to video here, and I don't remember. I wish it would give me a number, but it doesn't. So let's go here. It was too big, the video. Let's knock it down even further. Alright, I'm going to stick with that. I knew something was wrong with my UI. That's part of it. Like the X-Pearl looked so raw, and the buttons looked too big. Of course, now I gotta adjust this stuff. But you know what? Let's knock it down even further. What I like to see is this griffin down here on the left. Usually, I like to see it further over. Look how it's squishing into the buttons, though. I don't know. Let's just go really small and see what happens. So the griffin didn't really smush too much more. So let's go back. Let's leave it right about there. Now we're just going to have to try to fix everything really quick. Didn't take too long. Is it like dirt on my monitor? No, it's not. It's actually in the game. I thought it was my monitor. Oh, crap. You know what? It's the quartz bar that's wrong. The freaking X... Oh, I'm such an idiot. X-Pro was actually correct. These windows were right. It was the quartz that was off. That was getting moved. So let's do this. Yeah, see, the quartz bar was all messed up. That's fine. I think 170 is fine. Ah! You have to hit the enter key. Just so you know, hit the enter key. So that you can move the window and actually do stuff without it typing in the box there. Normally I played about this kind of so what we're going to do is we're going to go now it's X-Pearl, not Z-Pearl. Of course, in Classic we were using Z-Pearl, but it's basically the same thing. Move this up a little bit. The other thing we need to do is do target. Okay. Let's see, target. DH. Your mage is 38. Ken, I don't know if I'll catch up to your mage now. Ken screwed everything up. He introduced me to Burning Crusade on a server that actually has people playing on it. What's up, VH? How you doing, man? Okay, so Hexpearl. Alright. I'm very anal about that stuff, but it just my eyes this way because I'm an artist, you know, and I draw a lot, and I'm just I come from a very artistic family. The way I look at things is very visual, so if these things are off, it just bugs me. I don't know why, it just does. So I have to get it set up where it looks pretty good. Anyways, now that we've done that, change the scaling a little bit. We're still gonna have to modify this one. Gives us a little bit more room, so we'll just do this. Be good. So the leveling here, the problem with this 5x XP leveling is that you out-level the quests. Like, so you'll have all these quests, right? I have all these quests to do in this zone, but the mobs I have to kill are all way below me. So it kind of sucks. Now, I would like to go to the next quests. That are more around my level, just because I'll get better gear. But I don't know where the next quest hub is. I haven't played Burning Crusade in so long. And if you look at the map, you know, right now we're looking at... Don't I have Cartographer? I thought Cartographer would actually show levels. It does, because 10 to 20. You know, now look, we're 10 to 20, but we're butted up against a 53 to 60 zone. You know, a 51. So you really have to kind of make your way to, you know, I guess Hillsbridge Foothills? But how do I get there from here without just walking through all these zones, getting my butt whooped? Tempted just to jump off the coast. I'll probably just jump off the coast and swim. There's probably an easier way to do it. You guys can let me know, but I don't know if I can fly. You know, can I even? You know, I don't know if these flight paths will let me fly. didn't see connections, so I don't know. Anyways, I gotta deal with this cat because he's being a butt. I'll be right back. Alright, testing, microphone check. Alright, cool. So yeah, so that's kind of the quandary, is like, since it's 5x experience, you level past your quest hubs very quickly. And then you're like, well, do I even want to be here? Because the quest rewards from the quest hubs are things I kind of want, because that's the only character I have in the server. And I have no money, I've got 17 silver. Do I even bother doing these quests? Because they're not really going to give me anything that's... The quest rewards aren't going to give me stuff that's really that great. Although it's probably better than the crap that I actually have. So... I have to go up the hill. I have to go up the ramp here. I mean, we can grab these quests, but honestly, I'm not. I mean, look at this quest stuff. Look at these quests. Like, look at all these quests. I don't want to do any of these. Abandon. You shouldn't be doing, gray quests. And all these are green, so... What I really want to do is turn this one quest in, if I can figure out where the hell it is. So way over there. So I probably went the wrong way. No, it looks like it goes around. I want to get the heck out of this zone. Of course, it would be over here. Oh, I don't even know how to get up there. This is so sad. Okay, now I do. Now I know how to get up there. I'm going to keep hitting keybinds that aren't set up to use my cooking here. I don't have circle menu here, which sucks. Not happy about that. Now you look at the double link stake bars here. What it is one's my target and one is my cast bar. And this comes into play when I want to interrupt people or I want to prevent them from casting. I used to put that bar always above my head, but there's just so much stuff with scrolling text and different things that fly up above me that it's just a lot easier. It's pretty much beneath the feet. Alright, so... So we can walk through. We can walk through this path and we're going to end up going through here, but that's just so slow, you know? And I'm not going to be mining much because you're leveling so fast with the 5xp that you blow past all the copper ores because you're in zones where there's not much copper. So there's a reason why leveling is set up the way it is. I mean, there's a reason for that, you know. Oh, here's a copper vein. Way up there. Another difference from vanilla to Burning Crusade is now they have the little sparkles. It's funny that these things are things that I've always knew they added, but a lot of times it's hard to remember because there's so many expansions. I'm like, if you would have asked me, did they add this little sparkle effect in BC or Wrath? I would have not. I would have guessed BC, but I would have been totally guessing. A lot of the talents I have as a paladin, I don't even remember. You know, like there's all these spells I'm getting that I had no idea even existed on the paladin. I think most of them I haven't trained yet because they're just not. Honestly, they're not super great. But most of the ones I have here, and actually all the ones I have in my spell currently, are ones that a vanilla paladin would be able to get. But there's a bunch of other ones that that didn't even exist in vanilla. Wow. So we're just going to do a long-ass walk. Unless I can fly. I'll try the Flight Master, but I'm pretty sure... I'll hit the Flight Master, but... pretty sure I can't fly to any... I don't know how to get from the Blood Elf city to any other major city. I could Google it, I guess. Let's see what it says. Go to Silverman up to the Son of Fury Spire. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. There's a portal that I believe takes you to the Undercity. Oh, Ken. No. No. Well, you screwed it, man. Hey, Chris. Yeah, once I looked it up and it said, you know, go there, and I was like right away. Once they said go into the room, like the spire, I didn't even have to finish reading. I instantly remembered then there was a portal. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a teleport to the Undercity, you know. But until I looked it up, I couldn't remember. I'm like, I don't know. It's been years. It's probably been at least 8 to 10 years, if not longer, since I took that portal. Because remember, at some point in the game, they removed all that shit. Like, man, I don't know when. I think it was still in the game in Cata, but like in Mr. Pandaria, probably was not. See, he's watching. He's gonna see me leveling my Blood Elf Paladin. He's gonna be all like, "I can't let Julian catch up. I can't let him catch up." When have I ever caught up? Every time I start to get close to Ken, he jumps to a different server. I see how you do it, Ken. Or he rolls another tune. But to be honest, he's reached 60, I think, twice, and I've been like 30 or 40. I have my reasons. Oh man. Alright, so we need to get to the... Oops, I'm going the wrong direction. Actually, no, you can go... No, you can't. You gotta go this way. God, every frickin' time I'm in this city, I take the wrong path. I always go either this way or this way, and it's always the wrong way. If I had to go to Farstrider Square, I would have headed this way. Now, the thing that freaks me out, and maybe you guys can tell me, is can you get through this little green section here over to Farstrider? It looks like you can on the map, but when I was standing here, it didn't look like I could. Oh, he's aiming for 60. Well, yeah. If I stay up too late, my wife will probably kill me. She's already yelled at me the other day for I'm playing too much. And she did make me the most amazing lasagna tonight, Ken. It was really good. But can you get to this little green section right here? It looks like you can, but when I swear I was standing over there earlier and I couldn't, so. I just want to get out of this area. Fuck, I'm sick. Like I said, you out-level these quests, and then you end up doing the quests, and sure, the quests give you a little bit of XP, but you're killing mobs that give you absolutely no experience. You're like, why am I doing this? It's like all these mobs I'm killing for these quests give me nothing. So what I want to do is get to where the mobs are like... And the problem is I've been too weak to go to areas where the mobs are like higher level than me. Because when you start out as a paladin, you get a couple of mobs on you, and they will literally kick your butt. See, like this looks like... Doesn't it look like you could go through this area? Oh, you can. It's right here. I think I went here to... I think I ran over here and saw this was a dead end and spun the camera this way. And from this angle, I thought this was a dead end. And I didn't... I went, oh, shit, it's a dead end. I thought that was a wall. And so I went that way. Because it does look kind of like a wall, doesn't it? Like if you're like over here and you spin the camera, doesn't it kind of look like that's just a wall? Seriously. And so what I did was I ran that way. And then I ran all the way around like an idiot. When all I had to do was go right down here. Well, you guys watch me on YouTube long enough, you know that I always get lost on maps. I have no sense of direction whatsoever. It's absolutely horrible. Like, where am I going? Who am I? I don't seem to having any problems playing the characters, but if you ask me to get somewhere and navigate a map, man. Alright, so there's a portal up above in the back here. So we're gonna jump through that. And I don't know like what zone, like we want to go to Undercity because I'm thinking of doing... Oh, we're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. And every time you go through... Oh, I fell down. I didn't want to fall down here because I wanted to show you guys something. I fell because I was trying to turn around and go back. Every time you go through a little doorway, for some reason, on this client of WoW, and I've never seen this on any other client of World of Warcraft, your character disappears. Watch this. See that? This is the only client I've ever seen this happen on. So that's very bizarre. So far, Ken, I have not run into any quests, any bugs in the game other than just visual stuff that doesn't affect gameplay. And I have some stuff in the mailbox, so I think Ken might have sent me some stuff. I have 15 silver. I've really been struggling with money because you're leveling so quick that you're getting so many skills so fast that you're not having a chance to acquire any money to actually afford them, which is another problem with 5x XP. I think Ken can attest to that. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to probably go AoE. I just need to find an area that is... Even there, my character disappeared. I just need to find an area that has mobs that are, you know, good for me. And things... Now I'm getting into zones. I just didn't... The Night Elf starter zones aren't really set up for AoE. And you don't have any gear. But yeah, out-leveling the quests really quickly. And getting levels so quick, which means you get so many skills you can learn. It's like you just don't have any money. I mean, every time I have money, I go and it's like fucking 15 spells to learn or something. You know, it's crazy. No! I blame this client for me missing my jumps. we're gonna try to sell that. Why not? We don't even need this anymore, do we? No, I dumped that quest, and well, I'm gonna dump it. Alright. Blacksmithing. Actually, try to sell that. Daily farm Terran Mill. What's at Terran Mill though? I haven't played Horde. I thought Terran Mill was just bears and spiders, right? Remember, we're Horde, right? I can't sell shit on this server. Like, I'm putting stuff in that's super cheap, right? I'm putting stuff in for 50 silver. Look at this. Weapon, one hand sword. Look at these prices, dude. Auction house is slow as fuck too. But look, like 1 gold, 2. Actually, these are not too bad. Actually, the Black Knight's cheap as fuck. So it's weird. Like the prices are really bizarre. Like this is really cheap. The Black Knight for 2 gold, super cheap. It's because they're dropping. So the blue's gonna be a lot cheaper because, like Ken already showed me, the drop rate's ridiculous. You're getting tons of blue drops left and right. But if you just go to like low-level mail gear, like if I go armor, mail, right? I mean, and I just go, it's slow though, so slow. See, I'm still waiting for it so I can click it and sort it the other way. All right, so here, like, look, like, actually the prices are better now than they were earlier. I was seeing them way higher, like all were like 2, 3, 4 gold. But still, like, you know, level 10, 1.9, 9 C silver, doubling tunics 3 gold. Well, I got 14 fucking silver. And by the time I get even close enough to get the doubling tunic, which is 4 levels from now, I will have already dinged through 22 and 24, which means I got to train. And I'll have done it so fast I won't have a chance to acquire any money. So I just spend everything I have on skills. Yeah, the low items, well, you just level too fast. It's like, why would it sell? You know, you're leveling too quick. And I already got the stuff from Ken. See, most stuff Ken sent me, though, there is great stuff. Like, this is a nice item, but it's a 2-hand, so it's just going to be like a weapon swap. Engineer, again, I'm nowhere near 200. I already mentioned the fact that I'm leveling so fast that I've already out-leveled the zones to actually mine copper in. So I have my mining skills shit. I mean, I'm going to have to level up to 60 or 70 and just buy copper because there's no way I'm going to be able to... Or maybe get 70, have a mount, and then just, you know, go get copper, you know, go do mining when I'm at 70. But I don't think on this server, trying to level up your mining is even worth any of your time at all as you're leveling because you're just leveling too fast. But I'm really excited about the mitigation possibilities of this class. You know, when we get down here and we start talking about 6 charges of Holy Shield and Argent Defender, are you kidding me? How epically powerful is that? You know? And so you're looking at this ability here, right? When you have less than 35% health, all damage taken is reduced by 6%. Well, there's 5 talent points, so it's going to be 30. So 30% damage reduction when you're below 35% health. Well, that's going to be a lot of the time when you're in fights, you know, in raids and dungeons. So, man, your mitigation's strong. And with all the charges of Holy Shield I'm going to have like 60% plus block, like up like a lot. Alright, so we're going to try to grab the Brill. Is there a Brill flight path? God, I got to remember. There's no flight path at Brill. There's probably a flight path here. Yeah, so we'll grab this flight path. Is there a flight path here, or is it just... It's not a flight path. Man, I can't... My brain is not working. I'm serious, what do we got going on in here? Well, I don't really want to go to Orgrimmar. There's no flight path there, so... I almost have to make the silk bags. Well, I definitely am going to need the silk bag skin. Yeah, there's no flight path there. You could enable and use dual spec for free on the website. Huh? That's weird. Services. This here dual specialization is free. I'm on the website, enable. You want to enable dual spec for Cutefaith. Once enabled, you may switch between 2 talent specials. Yeah, confirm. Oh. Okay, guys, we just enabled dual spec specialization through the website. Other services offered on their website are... there's faction change, which is totally free. Race change costs 20 coins. Appearance change 10 coins. Dual specialization is free. Experience rate is free. You could actually push it up to 6 times for free. And you get to pick what rate you want. So you can go from... No, you can't go any higher than 5. So you can actually go down. So that would be good if you wanted to twink, because you can actually, it looks like, set your experience rate to 0. Meaning you're probably not going to be able to get any experience. What's up, Cerulean? How you doing, man? So actually, let's just show that for you guys. Okay, so if we go here to the website, services, faction change is free, which, you know, experience rate is free. So we can go here and you can actually change it to, you know, disable all the way to 5. So that's pretty cool. You want, like I said, if you want to have 0, you know, rate of XP, then yeah, you could turn off your leveling experience if you wanted to set up a twink tune. If you wanted to twink BGs or something at, you know, 19 or 29 or 39 or 49 or whatever, you know, whatever floats your boat. And what else? What else do we got? Services. Dual specialization, which I turned on, race free. Name change, 10 coins. Experience rate. And then unstuck is free. So well, that's interesting. Armory. Not really sure what this is all about. Oh, this is arena? Wins, losses. Look at the ratings. Wow, so they have like arena standings here, which is really cool. Illuminati, what is this? I'm not sure what Omerto is. Details. Visit Adam and the Huntsman. So I guess they've killed certain... They killed, I guess, somebody in 1 minute 25 seconds. Oh. Anyways, some interesting information on their website. So we are here. We are in a level 10-20 zone. The next zone, Silver Forest. Next one is the Hillsbred Foothills. That's where I'm headed to. I'm headed towards Hillsbred Foothills. And we're just going to start killing some higher level mobs and see what kind of XP we can get. And actually, I know a spot here, but I think the mobs will be too... They'll be too low. Like, see here, these guys are level 11, so this isn't really good. There are the elite mobs over here, but that might be too difficult. I don't really know. And then, of course, there's the casters and shit as we move through to Hillsbred here, down by Amber Mill. Oh, and I know Patrick, who comes to my channel quite a bit, left a comment on one of my videos that I should check out the Lazy Peon's latest video on Ashes of Creation, and they do look like they've made a lot of progress, and I think that the graphics in the game look pretty good, but the graphics look good in the areas along the Golden Path, meaning the areas they've fleshed out, knowing people are going to be walking through those areas a lot. But when I saw, like, combat, the monsters and mobs, they didn't look bad, but they didn't look, like amazing. But that's completely to be expected of an indie game developer. But Ashes of Creation has two huge things going against it. And one of those things is the guy who runs it, the Steven Shatoff or whatever the hell his name is. He's kind of a total douchebag in my opinion. I just don't like the guy. The fact that he basically worked in a company using a pyramid scheme, and that he tried to implement almost a pyramid scheme for referrals as a way of generating income for them to generate money for them, I thought was kind of shady. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, obviously you're trying to generate money for your game, but just the fact that you're using a pyramid scheme seemed kind of weird to me. It's like, oh, if you refer this person refers that person, then they can refer that person, and they can refer that person, and then the first person get all these kickbacks, because then it's going to generate all these people who really don't give a shit about the game, but they're just trying to, I don't know, make money or something. I don't know. I guess they're not really making real money though. I don't know. It was really odd. And the guy himself, like seeing interviews with him, and I've seen a lot, he just seems, I'm a pretty good judge of character, and there's just something off about that guy. I don't trust him at all. And so that's the biggest problem I have with Ashes of Creation is I don't trust the main force behind it. The other thing is the fact that the game is centered around a key concept. One thing that Lazy Peon said, and I'm going to comment on his video, and I haven't done it yet. And I don't comment on people's videos too often, but I'm definitely going to comment on his video because he said, and actually I want to play it for you guys because I really disagree with what he said.
You will see now.
Events such as a castle siege PvP. It was only 3 months ago that I made my last Ashes of Creation video talking about the state of the game's development as 2019 came to a close. Since then, I'm happy to say we've finally had some big updates and substantial progress shown to us that should really put the claims that the game was a scam to bed. Before we jump into the meat of this video, I should probably explain the general premise of what Ashes of Creation is to those of you that have never heard of the game before. Ashes of Creation is an open-world sandbox MMORPG that features both PvP and PvE content in the form of dungeons.
Okay, so I gotta do the usual, Julian, the usual caffeine injected review here because, so we're gonna log out for a second. I do want to cover this real quick because it's just, when I watch this type of stuff, I can't hold back. I want to tell you guys what I think because I've got tons of experience playing a lot of games. I'm 50 years old. I've been playing games my whole life. And I've played a lot of MMOs. And I actually like Lazy Peon. I think he does what I like about his videos is at the end he always does a really nice kind of summary of where the games are at and what's good, what's bad. And I just like the way his videos are very easy to watch and enjoy. But when you watch, let's just start this from the beginning because I really want to talk about this. I don't like Steven whatever his name is, Steven whatever. I don't like the guy. I think he's really shady. I don't trust him. Okay, and also I've heard that when he was like a gamer, because he basically came as someone like me, like someone who's just playing the video games, then decided to make a video game. But from what I've heard, he's kind of a dick, Like when he was a gamer, he's like kind of a dick. So it's just whatever. That's hearsay, I guess. But
last Ashes of Creation video talking about the state of the game's development as 2019 came to a close.
And they remember, if you guys remember, they did the Ashes of Creation like Battle Royale, and they tried to sell it as a game on Steam, or like they made it. I'm sorry, they made it for free, but then you could actually go in and purchase stuff. Yeah, well, the problem with Chronicles of Illyria. Let me talk about Chronicles of Illyria. Chronicles of Illyria was some real big time nerds, and there's nothing wrong with that, but these were big time nerds, and they were like people that you would envision like going to Dungeons and Dragons and playing Dungeons and Dragons like every weekend, and they were like because they didn't have anything else in their lives to do. You know what I mean? I don't mean to be cruel, but they just didn't seem like. It seemed like it was a wish and a prayer, living. It seemed like they really didn't have the talent or the ability to make. And I shouldn't say that because I always want to try to talk about making my own MMO, and I have the ability, but I don't have the skills. I know I can do it, but I don't have the time or the skills, and it takes so much time to learn the skills. And I could never myself on my own create a game that's like even like 1/100th of one of those games because it's just too time consuming. Although I've seen single developers do some pretty impressive stuff. But the people behind Chronicles of Lyria, to me, seemed like nice people, but they bit off more than they could chew, and that was clear. They tried to utilize the what's it called? It starts with the letter I. That system that basically spawns multiple clients. So, like, if your server went down, it would instantly spawn up another instance of the client, another server client, or not a client. I'm sorry, shouldn't say a client. Another server that houses your characters and the spawns and everything. And you would only be down for literally like a minute or less, and you'd be right back up, just spun off on a different version of the server. And that I cannot remember the name of that software. But they went down that road, and they realized it was too much, and they pulled out of that, and they just tried doing a lot of different things. And I feel like most of these indie MMO makers just don't understand how difficult it is and how expensive it is. And it's just crazy, especially when you saw that even that other one, like here, and I don't think we're going to be able to find it. Cry did a video on it, but he had to take it down. I'm not gonna be able to find it. I hate it when I can't remember this stuff, but it's I never plan these videos out, guys. But what is that game called? What is that game called? What is that game called? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, there was a game company that tried to make an MMO, and it was just a few. Yeah, Spatial S is the software. Cyril, and thank you. Yeah, Spatial S is the one they tried to use and realized that Spatial S was trying to make them pay too much money, right? And let's not kid ourselves. Even like, and I just can't think of anything right now. My God, my brain is totally dead right now. I don't know why. I'm tired, I guess. But yeah, I was gonna say Unity. Even Unity was trying to rip people off. Even Unity was saying, if you create a game using our software, we're going to get all these royalties. And they were doing stuff that Unreal Engine came and said was like, Epic Games was like, what are you doing? It's like, if developers come in, they were trying to basically say that if they did, I can't remember how it went, but they were trying to get money from developers using the Unity game engine, even though they weren't really using it. They were using it to create concepts, and they were just saying, well, you create a concept on it, and so it's ours. But then they would like completely like maybe take that concept and throw it to a different. And I know I'm saying it wrong, but what they were doing was wrong. Let's just put it that way. And Epic Games totally called them out on it. And so they called them out on it so much so that Unity rewrote their agreement, their terms of service agreement, so that they were no longer doing that because people basically called bullshit on it. But Chronicles of Illyria to me was like people who again just bit off more than they could chew. But Ashes of Creation, let's get back to the main topic here. They said, hey, we've got this MMO. Remember, all of these guys make the same mistake. They all say, hey, we're making an MMO. We started making it in 2000, God knows when, 2012, 2014. It's going to be out. We're going to have a beta of it in 2 years. And then if they do, it sucks. And then they always fall off the timeline. They never can hold on to their timeline. So if you go to Ashes of Creation wiki, right? Let's just see, when do they even announce it? This is not the Ashes of Creation wiki. I'm looking for Wikipedia. God, this article is being considered for deletion in accordance with Wikipedia's deletion policy. I have no idea what that is. Wow. How about I guess it doesn't really matter. But Hashes of Creation and start of development. What I'm looking for is when did they actually start developing the game? So these are all like old shit. Ugh. This is what happens when you like dynamically just say I'm gonna start talking about other video games in the middle of my stream. But Ashes of Creation, they've been working on this game for a long time. They came out with a battle royale type game as a free game that they tried to then get money from people for like cosmetic shit. That was just a cash grab. And then they showed people a lot of stuff early on that looked really good that they did very quickly. They in like 6 months they put together like these just scenes of people walking through the world that looked just like this.
Since then,
that looked just like this. It was like really nice looking, but most of the art, you got to remember that most of the trees, the grass, the grounds, the rocks was just assets right from the Unity store, or the Epic Games store. It wasn't stuff that all their artists were really creating in house. And anybody can throw that shit up in 6 months and throw out a demo and say, "Hey, look, we're working on this game. This is what it looks like," and it looks great. And you're like, "Wow, it looks fantastic." But then it was months and months before anything. And then when they started showing you stuff, it was always just little tiny pieces. So let's just watch this and get back to on topic here. I'm sorry, I went way off topic there. I apologize.
big updates and substantial progress shown to us that should really put the claims that the game was a scam to bed. Before we jump into the meat of this video, I should probably explain the general premise of what Ashes of Creation is to those of you that have never heard of the game before. Ashes of Creation...
They never heard of the game before. His accent sometimes makes me lol.
Is an open-world sandbox MMORPG that features both PvP and PvE content in the form...
And it's free. Well, it's not free, but that's how he would say it.
Dungeons, raids, world bosses, castle siege PvP, caravan PvP...
Okay, so let's rewind that all again and hear what it is. Just because what he's saying that I disagree with is coming up pretty soon.
Of dungeons, raids, world bosses, castle siege PvP,
castle sieges,
caravan PvP, arenas, and much more. The thing that makes this game unique is that throughout the world there's these points of interests called nodes that players will eventually be able to level up by doing things in the node's area of influence.
Okay, so no one's ever created an MMO where you couldn't level up like an area, right? I mean, WoW did that, right? WoW did that with fucking garrisons, right? Like, how many other games have had this? A ton of RPGs have done this, where you build up areas by, like, farming, putting resources in it. WoW's done it a ton of times. They did it in the Battle for Azeroth, right? Where you go into different zones and like the more stuff you put in, like you start building up the zones, right? I mean, this is nothing new.
Such as killing, questing, gathering, and so on. Initially when the game launched...
And this has been in a lot of other MMOs. Let's not kid yourself. We've seen this mechanic a lot of times. So I don't see why this is in any way what makes it unique. I disagree with this wholeheartedly.
Will be somewhat empty with a few camps and crossroads around, but depending where players focus their adventures, these nodes will level up into villages, towns, cities, and eventually huge metropolises.
Okay, now the one thing about this that is, yeah, the fui, and it's absolutely fui. You know, his accent cracks me up. But the one thing, yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn. What do you mean Horizons? But the one thing that is unique, though, that I did like was that the more resources that were put in by a specific race would give the city a specific feel of that particular race. So if all the dwarves put resources in, if they put 60% of the resources that were put into this area, this zone, were done by the dwarves, then the city would look like a dwarven city. If it was 60% elves, the city would look like an elven city. Now, that is something I haven't seen in an MMO, so that is unique, and that's pretty cool.
At each stage of development, more content around the node is unlocked depending on the area that the player...
Okay, how many games have you guys seen, right? Yeah, WildStar did this too. How many games have you seen where there's phasing, right? Even WoW's done it more than any game I can think of, but that's probably because I played WoW more than most other games. But games where, like, you go through certain quests, and once you reach a certain level of those quests, the whole, like, the game, the world changes, like, the land around you changes. Like, there's a lot more buildings, or there's a lot more camps, because you completed certain quest lines. Well, that's the same thing. You've just done something that's dynamically changed the world around you. This is all that is. This is nothing new, right?
Players decide to develop. Other content from adjacent nodes becomes locked until an event such as a castle siege destroys the city, or there's a mass exodus of citizens that de-levels the progressed node to open up space for adjacent nodes.
Okay, now what's the big problem here? Okay, the problem here is, well, first, one of the biggest problems, and I said this from day one, once they announced the node system in this game, I said this is immediately going to be a PvP-based fucking EP millennial crowd of dicks. That's all you're going to see in this game is a bunch of fucking assholes. Because all it's going to be, if they keep it to any kind of level of hardcore PvP, is a bunch of jackasses running around killing you nonstop, trying to get a node and keep it and then be like the king of the hill. It's just a king of the hill game, right? And how many games have you played that were like that? Where one group of PvP people dominate and control a region, control a city, control the city's taxes, control the exports, control the imports, control all that stuff. How many games that do this don't turn into a fucking PvP, like, anal fuckfest, where they just basically gank the shit out of you, and it's not fun unless you're one of those assholes who enjoys that, who enjoys running around and just raping people. Like, you get a group of 10 people, you run all around, and you kill every one or two people that's 20 levels beneath you. I mean, it just, it's not going to be fun unless you enjoy that, right?
To then grow. This approach to game design essentially means that no two servers in Ashes of Creation would be the same. On one server you could have a city in one area, and on another server that same location could just be a forest or a small camp. Additionally,
a forest or a small camp. Forest.
The game has a total of 9 different races, and
9 different races.
The appearance of the node as it levels up will be different depending on the race that contributed the most XP. You could have a village with a dwarven aesthetic, but on another server that same node could have an orcish aesthetic, depending on who contributes to it.
That part
the
I
most.
like.
There's a lot more
cool.
features this game will eventually have, such as trading, player housing, professions, and sailing.
Okay, trading, player houses, professions, and sailing. We've seen all of these things before, right? Sailing we haven't seen a lot, but we've seen it in Arc Age. We've seen it in Black Desert. I'm trying to think of any other games that have it that were like kind of AAA games, and we don't really have that much with sailing. But again, it's not something new.
But the node system is really the core of the game.
Again, the node system is the core of the game. So what is the game going to revolve around? It's going to revolve around PvP, gank festing, and PvP domination, which if you don't like that mechanic, you're probably not going to like it.
To say this is the most ambitious fantasy MMORPG that's ever been attempted.
Okay, there. This is the statement that I completely disagree with, and it's really funny because I actually kind of like Lazy Beyond. When he first came out, he was just a little kid. I mean, he's still just a child in my eyes. But when he first came out and was doing videos, he was doing machinima, or how do you pronounce it? Machinima, like WoW videos, like really stupid ones. And then he progressed to just talking about World of Warcraft, and he was a terrible WoW player. I mean, absolutely awful. Like, he was not a good player. But he enjoyed the game and he played the shit out of it, right? And he obviously comes from a wealthy family because he went to college to get like a degree in like video editing and stuff, but he, for whatever reason, didn't finish it. But he still yet could just sit on his ass and make videos and have all this freaking software like Adobe Photo, After Effects and whatever, Premiere, and have a whole setup with all this equipment and gear while he was still like, 18 years old. I'm like, the kid obviously came from money. But the one thing that was really weird about this guy is he went from like 20,000 subs to like 300,000 subs in an unbelievable amount of time. So for whatever reason, people like this guy. I just like his format. He's very good at editing videos, which he learned when he went to school, but I think he dropped out. But he's really good at editing the videos and making they're very easy to watch. But he went from being like a real kind of a douchebag, kind of a dork, to not so much of a douchebag and dork. And now, like, you can tell now he's not as into making these videos anymore because just the way he talks, he doesn't sound as into it or as interested. He doesn't sound invested in it anymore. And he says stuff like what he just said, which it just sounds like, I don't know if this is that Ashes of Creation paid him to do this video. I would imagine they did because he's really blowing a lot of smoke up their ass. Or blowing a lot of smoke up our ass because he's kissing their ass. But this statement right here is not anything I've ever really heard him say because it's such a blatantly bullshit statement. So let's play it again.
To see MMORPG that's ever been attempted.
Yeah, cut it off.
Player housing, professions, and sailing, but the node system is really the core of
the node system is really the core system, which I've beaten with it to death already. We know how I feel about that.
The game. Needless to say,
Needless. So he doesn't need to tell us this. We just know. We all know this. We all have watched Ashes of Creation over the past years, and we all know that this is the game, right? This is the most ambitious game.
Fantasy MMORPG that's ever been
attempted. So needless to say, guys, Ashes of Creation is the most ambitious fantasy-themed MMO ever created. Yes, Morpheus. Yes, it is the best. No one can stop Ashes of Creation. I mean, that is such a bullshit statement. I can't. Every time I hear it, I laugh. I absolutely fucking laugh. There's nothing this game is doing that is in any way that revolutionary at all. In fact, if you look at Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, they're doing a lot of stuff that's way more, in my mind, revolutionary than what this game is doing. So having said that, it was nice to see them finally put out more content in the game, and the game looks pretty good. But will it be a game that I'm even that interested in? Not really. Will I play it? Yeah, probably, because I play all of those because I want to see if I'm wrong. Maybe it is good. You always hold out hope that it will be good, right?
attempted, and from a game design point of view, I think if they pull it off, it will be a great leap forward into the next generation of MMORPGs that us MMO fans have been waiting for after many, many years. In a recent live stream on Twitch, Intrepid Studio gave us an early look into the game's Alpha 1.
We've been waiting for this game for many, many years. Yeah, Chronicles of Valyria for sure. Well, I didn't like Chronicles of Valyria like One Life thing. I think it's kind of a neat idea, but the way they were trying to do it, I wasn't really sold on.
PG testing that backers should be.
Oh, I just want to say too, this footage we're looking at now is some of the newer footage that they released, and also you can tell that some of this does. If you watch some of the Battle Royale footage of their Battle Royale game, you can see where some of these particle effects are coming from and some of these animations, and you can see that. If you go back and you look at him riding the horse here, this is
game design point of view.
The horse riding through the field is something that they did early on to try to wow people. So they've been showing us this footage of them riding horses and riding mounts for a very long time. And so it actually looks pretty good, right?
I think if they pull it off,
it's not like amazing or anything, but it looks pretty good.
Forward into the next generation of MMORPGs that us MMO fans have been waiting for after many, many.
And this looks just like something out of Skyrim almost.
In a recent live stream on Twitch,
I'm not sure what this dancing shit is and why is there a bear in this room.
Intrepid Studio gave us an early look into
this the
game's Alpha 1 MMORPG.
But look at the combat here. This is not that great. When I watch this combat here, it's kind of stiff. The graphics aren't that fantastic. Nothing here is really wow factor.
PG testing that backers should be.
The way that guy jumped and swung there was really this is really clunky.
Stream on Twitch.
You watch this guy jump and swing at the bear, it's really clunky.
Intrepid Studio gave us an early look into the game's Alpha 1 MMORPG testing that backers should be able to play sometime this year. In this live stream, we had about an hour and a half worth of gameplay, and we were finally shown some of the game's core systems actually working. Most notably, they showed a node leveling from stage 1 to stage 2, then from stage 2 to stage 3.
Oh. What are you guys doing here?
So they showed a node leveling from stage 1 to stage 2. That's nothing. That's like a cutscene. How many games you play where you see a cutscene? Oh, VH, you should be playing well. And Chris won't get me off my tractor. Yeah, I wasn't sold on it either. Well, look.
Oh, dude, Terrence looks like a ninja.
Because they're not
there. The thing that I liked about this, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the visuals here, kind of neat, but they're too big and overdone. I do like the guy's big ass club that he looks so big and massive. It's kind of neat. I like that.
You will see now that the node has advanced.
Ooh, you even got Winstead up there on the statue.
In Ashes of Creation, as these nodes advance, your quests advance with them. Your next chapters can kind of be completed.
But how is any of this in any way new to anything?
There we go.
See,
and I just got warped
so
out.
I wasn't there.
And see, he just got warped out, and the game's not running very well, of course. Anyways, whatever. Just it's whatever. I think the only thing out of that whole thing, the only reason it went on that big rant was because Lazy Peon, who I actually think generally doesn't get too he doesn't usually fall into the hype train that much usually. Not since years ago when he was a total douchebag. He's just a kid. He's just young and dumb, right? Full of cum. But he said there on that video, this is could be the most ambitious fantasy themed MMO of all time. And I'm like, what are you? I'm like, I think we're watching two different videos, dude. Sorry, I got on a big rant there. You can blame Patrick for telling me to check out that video. Ken had the best comment there, though. I'm downloading the game as we speak. Dude, that made me bust out laughing, man. This game's awesome. And the other game I was talking about was see, I couldn't think of it. I can't think of stuff when I need to think of it. I guess I'm not good under pressure, which is not really true, but I definitely need to be prepared. And you guys know I never prepare for these videos. I just do them I'm just doing it by the seat of my pants. Oh, yeah. He was hyping Bless. I'll give you that one, Cyrillan. I'll definitely give you that. I don't know how anybody could hype Bless. I don't know any way to get hype less. I would say MMORPG.com is probably less likely to fall into that bullshit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just think, honestly, I think there was a time when he actually cared about the games, but I think now he's just looking to pad his wallet. I think people are paying him money to say, he'll say, you notice he didn't say if that was a sponsored video or not. Sometimes you'll see him say this is not a sponsored video. Sometimes he'll say this is a sponsored video. But what was really funny about that video is he didn't say if it was or wasn't, and I highly suspect that was definitely sponsored. They paid him some money to do that video. This could be the greatest fantasy MMO of all time. Oh shit, these guys are high level. You can see just watching me fight that battle how much more activity I had to do and how much more fast-paced the combat was. I had a lot more stuff coming at me. I had to use a lot more spells, and I blew through my mana, and I actually got pretty low on health as well. So, I mean, Burning Crusade is still difficult, and that's one of the things that's really cool about Burning Crusade is that, and this version of Burning Crusade is not a good representation of Burning Crusade at all. So if you see, I'm super excited about, we'll talk about Hype Train. Super excited about World of Warcraft putting out their Burning Crusade, version, because if they can do as good a job on that as they did on the Classic, it will be a massively good time. So, yeah, sorry, Chris. I know it was a total kind of side, kind of getting off the beaten path with that one, but yeah, like I said, these guys. Like, these guys do good damage. Of course, spellcasters are always... But having the Blood Elf with the silence is really nice, Having that ability to silence is pretty cool. Oh, and I do have flashy light now, which is nice. I really miss having the buffs at the top right corner of the screen, though. Because usually when I'm playing, I look at the top right, and I couldn't find a buff watch or any really good thing to use to track my buffs outside of power auras, which I was too lazy to set up today. So, and again, these are all mages, so these are not good for me to be leveling on. So you can only have 3 stacks of mana tap, so go ahead and silence that guy. Sit down, little stubby, whatever you want to call that guy. Yeah, I just think that I think that Lazy Peon definitely has I think he comes from money. I think his family's probably got money because he quit streaming for a little while just to move. He's moved like twice. He's moved from his home country, which I can't remember where that was, like Denmark or something, to somewhere else. Then now he's living in like I think he's in Thailand right now, dating some Thai girl. It's just the guy doesn't really have too much to worry about money-wise, I don't think. He's a level 20. Let's see how much XP this 20 spider gives us. Look how big the spider is. The other thing that's interesting about Burning Crusade is they scaled down. I don't know why they did it, but they scaled down the armor and the shields and the weapons. They made them smaller. Like, look how tiny. And you'll notice this. I got 900. Well, I got that, but you'll notice. I mean, look at this sword. There is no sword that she's on the back of any night elf or any human that looks that tiny. And this is a sword that, you'll notice it when you grab swords that you've seen on night elves 1,000 times, right? Like if I had the Black Knight on this Blood Elf, it would look like really tiny, like it would look about this big. Or if that same Black Knight in Vanilla WoW on a Night Elf would look much bigger. So they've scaled down the weapons, and I don't know why they did that. So that was something I always disliked about Burning Crusade. And Ken, you said we could AoE Terran Mill. I'm not really sure what you were talking about. What are we going to AoE? But if you want to come AoE, I think I'm too level. I need to catch up to Ken. There are a lot of good melees though for me to AoE. I mean, just straight up melee mobs, but they're too far apart. There is a cave over here that might be worth me just farming for XP. I can't remember what's in it. Let's find out. Oh, these guys are what level? Jesus. Okay, yeah, these guys are level 25. So not a good place to level. So I'm already probably out of my leveling range. Let's head back to the other. Well, we'll get the flight path at least. There should be a flight path over at Arnwell. Surveys went out. The west side, let's see, west. Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. I forgot because I'm so used to playing Alliance, Ken. 21. Yeah, I'm a little bit too low level because I'm 21. So if I get even like 3 mobs on me that are like 23, I'll probably be hurting. I mean, this is Rogue was hurting. He's level 30. You know. So I'm pretty sure that this is too high. These guys are 26. 26, that's definitely too high. Too high for me. I should have got the flight path. I was stupid. I should have got the flight path over in the Horde area in Silvervine Forest, but I don't even remember where half of them are at. What do you mean, though, Cyril, on the surveys? You mean surveys from Blizzard to put out? Like, oh, you mean how to handle the classic Burning Crusade or whatever? Like the new release? Well, what they need to do is what we all know they need to do. If they really want to pull in a lot of people into WoW again, is to do WoW Classic. Is to do WoW Classic Plus, I mean. To just take and make a new expansion off of WoW Classic, but make it completely new. Completely new content, but keep it the same difficult, like slow leveling. Basically don't change much in the mechanics of the game. Just put in new content, new quests and stuff, and put in arena, put in some new content, some new cool quests, some new raids, and just call it Classic Plus. And please, for the love of God, don't fucking mention Sylvanas once in that new content. VH doesn't like Blood Elves, I guess. But yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Saron, whether or not they're going to roll. I mean, they pretty much have to. I mean, well, they don't have to. Because it's not like, WoW isn't like it used to be. Like, people have, especially when you're talking about class, I mean, you're going to piss off a lot of people if you don't allow them to roll into Burning Crusade. But I don't think it would piss off as many people as they might think. Because how many times have we re-rolled? I mean, my God, I re-rolled 50 times just in Classic, it seems like, But see, look at how much damage this guy does to me, you know what I mean? This mob's only 3 levels over me, and he's crushing me. See this? Look at that. Look at how hard he's hitting me. Oh, we got a blue item out of it. But yeah, this is one thing I've noticed is that the mobs on this client hit a lot harder than the mobs on WoW Classic. And that mob was just 3 levels over me, and he was just destroying my health. Imagine 2 of those mobs on me, 2 level 24s, I would have killed me. Like, they would have just beat me into the ground. And it's not like I don't have any armor. I don't have as much as I'd like. Got my first blue. Oh, hey VH. Yeah, this is Burning Crusade. I'm sorry, I thought you didn't like Blood Elves. Well, I don't know, Ken. I don't know if mob tagging exists. Yeah, if we can do, like, normally on, like, classic servers, like private, I'm sorry, not classic servers, on private vanilla servers, mob tagging, I could definitely, like, just hit, I could throw it on Consecrate on, like, 4 mobs, and Ken could just, you know, blow them up with Arcane Explosion or something, or whatever, and, you know, and then, and I'd be able to, and I'd get 100% of the XP of the mobs that died. He wouldn't get any. But what they did in Classic is they did something that they've implemented in retail as well, which is you get your XP is based on the amount of damage that you do to the mob. So yeah, I mean, I could just round up a bunch. You're right. I could even bubble and round them up, you know, and just, you know, round them up, bubble, and you just blow them down. Yeah, but VH, yeah, this is Burning Crusade. It's a server called, I keep forgetting the name of the damn server. Let's see. I don't know. It's called something. I mean, I'll tell you. I'll show you what server it is. So we find the inn. This is the inn, right? Yeah. Is there a vendor here? There's innkeeper. So if I log out and log back in, you should be able to. You should have the message for the join our Discord. So yeah, see right here. It's called Endless. That's the website, endless.gg. Join us on Discord. You know, discord.endless.gg. And look, this guy's already got a raptor mount, which is super cool. Yeah, that's why I logged out. Yeah, I logged out because I knew the message would tell me the name of it because I couldn't remember the top of my head. It was Endless is such, for some reason I have a hard time remembering Endless, but you guys know me, I have a hard time remembering anything. Alright, but while it's safe, I'm in a safe spot. I'm going to grab another soda. I will be right back. A lot of quests over here. There's a lot of quests everywhere, though, in Burning Crusade. Was Burning Crusade more fun than the Classic? I think so. Yeah, definitely. It's more fun because there's more variety in spells, there's more variety in talent builds, and there's more, there's Arena, which is actually super fun. in Burning Crusade, 'cause it was Arena Season 1, which was really, just really fun. It was really fun. So yeah, I find Burning Crusade to be the best version of World of Warcraft. My personal opinion. I mean, a lot of people might not say that. Some people like, hey, it's usually Wrath. Hey, people who like Wrath, Vanilla, or Burning Crusade. But I would say if you asked 1,000 people that question, probably 600 of them, or at least 500 of them, would probably say Burning Crusade. Yeah, all those raids are in the Burning Crusade. I mean, it's not gonna. I don't know if it would really. I mean, they're all there, but because you can definitely experience them. But I think if you really want to get the true experience of them, I would definitely do them in Vanilla WoW, or Classic WoW, I guess I should say. Righteousness. But yeah, I mean, you can definitely experience in Burning Crusade. I mean, it's all there. It's all pretty much the same, as far as I remember it. I changed that macro to do something I've never done before. I didn't even know it was possible until I saw somebody on a forum today, or said I was looking for macros for the Paladin. If you see here when I judge righteousness, it automatically renews my righteous watch. You know, it actually casts it. Jeez, another blue, Ken. Wow, look at that. But what I was trying to say is, like, whenever I judge a target, it's going to automatically cast Seal of Righteous. So right now I've got Seal of Crusader up. I'm going to judge the target with Crusader. And now I have Seal of Righteous already cast on myself, which is really nice. That's a really neat thing that I've never, ever done it before on a macro. I've always just manually, like, cast it again, you know? Now, there are certain situations where that may not be, you know, like a lot of times what I do is when I judge my righteous on a target and I know it's probably going to kill them, I don't throw righteous back up. I throw Seal of Crusader up, so really it's probably not the best, even though it does save me quite a bit of time. Probably not the best thing to do. Ah. Close this window down. It's fucking me up. It's totally fucking me up. Son of a bitch. But you can see there, just one mob was basically shredding me. I mean, why am I in combat with what? Who am I in combat with? Ugh. But yeah, I was just trying to get rid of that macro. That's not what I want to do. I hate that there's no save button here. That really infuriates me. Because I'm so used to everything I do in the world. You know, because I'm a programmer. Like, save. I want to click the button to know I saved it. But a lot of times when I judge a target with Righteous, I know the target's going to die. I'm going to go ahead and renew. I'm going to throw up Seal of Crusader. So... Like here, I'm gonna judge Crusader. I'm gonna throw up Righteous. God, another blue item? Jeez. Maybe I can sell in the auction house. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, the blue drops are crazy. Obviously. They're just crazy. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be able to sell it. From what I've seen so far in the auction house, nothing at low level selling, so he can use the damn glows better than I can. Yeah, but you can see, like, this mob is level 22, Ken, and I'm 22, and I'm losing 60% of my health just killing that mob who's the same level as me. So yeah, these mobs, they're no joke. I've already used over half my mana just up to that point in the fight. The other thing I've noticed is the mobs are interrupting me a lot more often than they did in vanilla or classic. So like if I try to throw in like a heal like this, watch, interrupts. It takes a while, although this mob was pretty slow on his attacks. But you know, 840 XP per kill is pretty insane. You know, you kill like 30 of those guys and you're almost the next level. Wow. I wonder what my window's gonna look like. Get back to the game. I want to turn off grouping with Let's see where I can fly to. There's quite a few horde over here. Look at all these horde. Maybe there's some sort of big PvP encounter coming out. A lot of horde here. But yeah, this server, from what I've heard, is anywhere from 5,000 to 6,000 people, which is really nice. That's a really good, healthy, population. So I'm going to go to my add-ons. I'm going to turn off the X-Pearl party. I think I'm going to go with just the standard WoW party window. I wish we had the Cataclysm party window, but fortunately we don't. Ahead of him. So really to kill this mob, like if I just, like in Classic, I could just throw this up and just auto attack. And when this fight was, of course, that guy screwed everything up. I was going to say I could just judge this guy with Crusade or throw up Seal the Righteous, right? And just auto attack this mob down. And I would be at like, you know, at least like 80. I would say I'd be around 80% health. And actually on this one's not going too bad. I'm at 90. Now that's, so that actually wasn't too bad. There's been a few mobs I've fought. Oh. You don't know where Tyron Mill is? Here's the map, Ken. Yeah. Oh, you're like, like over here. So Ken is level 38. I guess we could just do some. There's these Syndicate rogues over here at Durnhold. Let's try Durnhold. Because I have a quest for those guys. Well, I have a quest for Durnhold and Hillspread. I need these bears too. And I need the spiders. Okay, I'm just going to focus on my quests then. I just have it on free for all because I actually need items from these guys that I have to loot, the bear tongues and the spider legs. I think I'm done with the spiders, but let's kill them. Done with spiders. Done with spiders. Which quest is that? I need a one bear tongue. Yeah, that spider quest is from a different area. I just need one bear tongue. And then we'll do the thieves and rogues or whatever. Oh, dude. Keep failing trying to get this damn copper. So Ken, I got 3 blue drops in a span of about 30 minutes. I got the Stormbringer belt, the Thorbia's gauntlets, and also the cloth blue belt. that I just ended up giving to like a cloth wearer. I just was like, here, take it, you know, because I knew it probably wouldn't sell in the auction house for much. Yeah. I have to loot these guys too for skulls. I'm better off to probably just jump down. I'm trying to find some. Inventory's already full. Okay, I just need bigger bags, dude. It sucks. Man, what the hell is that? Low health? Is that fire burning the shit out of me or what? You see that? I was eating food, and the food I was eating couldn't even heal me faster than that fire that was on me was killing me. That's insane. So Ken, from what I've seen so far, this Burning Crusade client is way more dangerous than Classic WoW. Like, I am getting my butt whooped quite a bit. Yeah, these bags are totally killing me. I'm constantly, like, just trying to find stuff to throw away, you know? And I don't want to throw that stuff away because I need it. But I can't afford to hold this stuff in my inventory. It's just killing me. Like, everything I'm throwing away is stuff I could use. Man. Yeah, I need 15 more skulls. Okay, now I just need 13 more skulls. Each one we kill drops a skull, so 13 more kills. Yeah, the mobs are hitting me a lot harder than I would expect. And I would also say that based on my level, like, it's not scaling with my level very well. Like, if I'm hitting a mob that's level 21, it should be hitting me a lot not as hard as a mob that's like 23. But it seems like they're both hitting me the same amount of, you know, they're both hitting me really hard, you know. Like the mob's level, the difference in the levels between me and the mob don't seem to be taken into account the way they're supposed to. So. Fail parkour? Yeah, we both did it. Oh yeah, and I have to kill those. Oh wait, we got some chain leggings of the eagle. Nice. Oh, I got some really good leggings. Epic. Those were super nice, dude. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Woo, dance. I'm looking smexy. Showing some leg. Check me out. Alright, so I need 6 rogues. What else can we do here? You gotta love the silence, though, Ken. That AoE silence is so sweet. They nerfed it after. Remember, Burning Crusade is when it's at its strongest. It gets nerfed later on. I can't carry anymore, dude. Oh, what is it for? Inventory is full. No! Inventory. I'm literally trying to throw shit away, dude. Rune copper. Keep getting that shit. Okay, we just need 4 rogues. Yeah, they're back the other way. Here's one. And all those mobs we killed, I still didn't get the rogues. I just need 2 rogues. There's a rogue and a mage here, and a mage and a watchman. So the next 4 mobs, there's only 1 rogue. Yeah, we got the cool, like, the cool jump, the jump cheer. Woohoo!
On a lower jaw.
Sounded like a murloc. Alright, so me take a look. I still need one bear tongue. And then let's just get the one bear tongue, and we just have to go over to the Hillsbrid Fields and kill those other level 26 mobs. And that's it. And then we should be I myself should be at least 23 or 24. I don't know. Inventory is full. Ah, jeez. So let's just head to Terran Mill, and I'm gonna head to Terran Mill, get the one more bear tongue. You can just help me do this one next section, the dangerous, I guess, which is killing the mobs over by Hillsbrid Fields here on the map. And then after that, you should probably head off and do what you want to do. What time do you have to go to work?
Do you think the expansion will make me fat? So you mean I'm stuck with this hair color?
What, till Wednesday? Oh, so I thought you just said you had to work tomorrow. I'm confused. I thought you just said you had to work tomorrow. Didn't he just say that? Oh yeah, we should drop group, don't we? Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that. I missed that. Crap, I could have sworn I saw a bear over here, but it was just a stupid turtle. I'll hit it. Yeah, I got full XP. Yeah. So all we need is we just need a dense area. We'll try that then. Which way? Where's he going? I'm not sure where Ken's going. Is there... Oh, weaponsmith. Okay. I'm just gonna go... I got quests to turn in too. So I'm gonna clear inventory and turn in some quests.
Be quick about your business.
And I got 107,000 from turning in that quest. Is that right? No, 10,000. That's gonna say. Still though, that's a lot. Jeez, I just did that. I just dinged again, dude. He just dinged again. Didn't I just ding 2 seconds ago? It's because these quests are worth a lot, you know? I'm already halfway. Already halfway to the next level. Alright, I gotta sell some more stuff.
What is it?
There's gotta be more stuff I can sell.
I am forsaken.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. That's unreal, dude. That is unreal. I do need some of the lion blood off the top of this mountain, but let's go hit the... Let's hit the other one first. Oh, I don't have any... Oh, what is this? Fireproof orb? Orb of power. Yeah, he's got nothing I need. Strength of will, held in offhand. Jumper cables, Oh yeah, jumper cables. Shit. I need those, alright. Oh, I need this mountain lion. Oh, you got that one, I think. You didn't see him, yep, that's alright. Alright, mountain blood. Oh, I got some sort of weird sandals. I'm actually selling all the greens and stuff that are dropping. I'm selling them all because I just don't have time to run back into you know, into like a city to even put them up for auction. It's just not worth the time it takes to do that, you know. Yeah, another mountain blood. Don't need bears, but we definitely need the lions. Actually, that cave up here wouldn't be bad, but we'd probably just kill them too fast. You know. This guy just gave me, I think that might have, was that the warlock that gave me, here, let me check my gloves. Yeah. He just gave his gloves. That might have been the guy that I gave the blue gloves to. I don't know. I can't remember. But those... I guess I should loot these other mobs just in the offhand so they drop like epic legendary gear because all the mobs out here are dropping crazy like gear. Three more lion blood, so probably about 3 more. Oh, I got this jagged star of strength. What is that? Wait a minute, that's better than my weapon. That's like way better. That's like double the weapon damage I have. It's literally double the weapon damage. So let's hit some mobs with a Seal Crusader up. Because I have like 1 talent, 1 skill. Oh wait, no. Skill and defense. My mace skill is 4. Yeah, I wasn't even hitting him. I'm gonna have to like... Oh, and I just got another green. Dude, these guys drop loot like crazy. Let's just ignore these bears and get over here on these humanoids, but unbelievable. Yeah, but Ken, have you noticed how the gear on Blood Elves is scaled down? It's not as big as it would be on other races. I don't know if that's all the races in Burning Crusade, but these weapons and stuff would look bigger on like a Night Elf and vanilla. Uh-oh, parkour? Parkour? Oh, we can't make that jump. Oh, well. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I always do that on quests. I'll be like killing, and then finally like, oh, do I have them all? And of course, I've already killed like 2 more than I needed to. Shit.
I can't carry anymore.
Inventory is full. Oh my god, I'm so sick of this inventory situation. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna bubble pull as many as I can. Do it again. I do have bop though. I might be able to bop pull. Look at it. One. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unbelievable. Yes. Can't carry anymore. Thought I saw a blue item in there, but I don't think so. I don't think this is the densest. Let's go back. We're better off hitting these over here, I think. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm already halfway to the next level, so it is very, very fast. It's just, Let's see, critical strike rating, stamina, intellect, 3 stamina. This is what, 3 stamina, intellect. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, male. Was that 5 strength and stamina? Male? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we want that because we want the stamina. Oh yeah, more health is always better. Let me go ahead and get a food buff. I'd throw away some food and clear inventory space. What is this? Clear space with maximum health. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Alright. I'm looking for another big pull here. They're all dead. Let's go up here. We have... Yeah. Okay, let's grab these other ones here. Oh, almost almost dinged right there. That was close. That was very close. That was, so you just did about 4 or 5 bars on that pull, basically. So super fast. I'm gonna go try. You keep drinking. Yeah, for you it's some. Yeah, you got that. You can hold it in place. I guess we could try the field over here. Maybe over here. All right. All right, so we get mount soon too. Nice. All right, what is this? Speed potion. Okay. And we should. Bop's just a few seconds away. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything other things I can do to increase my health, but I don't think I've got all my buffs up, so. Lots, like you said, lots of linen cloth. Oh. Oh. Alright, back to the other side. I still have like over a minute on the bubble, unfortunately, so. Oh, nice. That was huge. That was a lot of XP. Yeah, now I'm like 7 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 or 8 bars for next level. So that was a ton of XP right there. I know. I mini, yeah. Wait till I get some real armor. Like, I'm mitigating some damage there, but wait till I really get some armor. Let's see. This is gonna be a small pull. Yeah. Tiny pull. Oh, it's just the the guiding blade again. Oh man. Oh. There just isn't that many mobs. Ooh, here we go. Less than 1 bar from 27. All right. That's all the wool I have, yeah. Alright, so I think we got 17 seconds on bot pull. So you've 5, that's 5. That's 5 levels. Alright, I will do the talent points later. It's amazing. XP is insane. Pagan Rod of Intellect. Look at the Pagan Rod of Intellect. Very nice, Morpheus. Very nice. Alright. So we are 2 minutes. Trying to see where we can do a pull. These guys grabbing that one. 5 more levels. Shield. Let's see, 532. Oh yeah. Was that what that? Yeah, that level, that shield you gave me. Yeah, it's 26, wasn't it? Oh, was it 30? Yeah, that was close. I can't win now. I was really low. I was like really low. Alright, we got, oh, nice. Is that intellect? Oh, 7 spirit, 3 stamina. Hey. Better than what I had. I needed as the farmer guy. So that was a quest guy. Actually, so I still need, I need this thing. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not getting quite as much XP now for these guys because we've out leveled them. We're 27 and they're 22. Oh, most were. Is my red ore still up? Yeah, red ore is still up. But I've leveled. I'm now so much higher level that we're not getting quite as much XP. Still getting good XP though. I mean, it's. I just gotta get this other. Where all these other guys are. I need to get Citizen Wilkes, Farmer Ray, Horace White, Steed, and Miner Hackett. So, where's Citizen Wilkes? Trying to spot these guys. There. Yeah, I have him targeted. There he is, right behind me. I actually typed in target Citizen Wilkes, and I targeted him, and he turned out to be, he was right behind me getting ready to attack me. Oops, I did not mean to hit that. Yeah. If there's any more cloth, yeah. Alright, let's see. I need to give me a chance to try to. Okay, cool. What did I just pop? What did I just do? What did I just do? Oh, just hand of freedom. Okay. I'm like actually hit a key I didn't mean to hit. Let's get rid of these shoulders. Elixir of Ogre Strength. I don't need it, but that actually might sell in the auction house. Wow. Yeah, I just want to go in, and there's a quest mob in here somewhere. This guy came running down. These guys came running down here like they're on a mission. Okay, so they probably just killed the guy I need, but let's just take a look. Maybe he's a fast respawn. Well, yeah. This is who I need. Oh. Hopefully. Oh, I don't even have res. I don't even have res yet. If that's like a class quest, I actually have a Paladin class quest. I think. Maybe I don't. I don't see it. Yeah. I don't see it. Hopefully I don't have to do a quest of Paladin to get res, because I currently don't have it. Okay. Oh, there he is. Alright, cool. Now we just 2 more farmers, then we can get out of here. 2 more mobs. And then we get out of here. I did a cool little 360 spin as I swung my mace in. So the other guy is in here, apparently. Like, try it. That's not the guy I need, though. The guy I needed was this person, so oh well. I forgot about the miner. You know, Miner Hackett. He's in that mine south here. We don't have to get him. It's part of the quest. I'm not. Probably should though. The quest is probably worth a shit ton of XP. So, you know, I screwed up. We should have made that like my hearth or something. We should have made Terra Mill my hearth. They're just hearth back, but. Yeah. I can't believe how fast you level this way, though. Jeez, already level 28. It would have taken. I'd be like level 24 right now, probably, maybe. Yeah, it does suck that we have that we both don't have very good pings, because I definitely figured out that that's why the game felt a little bit not smooth to me. It was because of that slight latency. Sometimes it's really bad. Oh, is that? Well, that's not him. That's not him. The guy needs further in, right? Might have hacked it. He's way inside. He should be like, I don't know, like further in. Oh shit. Oh, there's Ken. I didn't see Ken for a second. I'm like, where'd he go? These guys are higher level though, so they'll be worth a lot more experience. Yeah, those guys are worth 1,008 experience each. That's crazy. We want to go this way. Alright, so he's still this way, fortunately. Yeah, we're just gonna have to kill these guys because they hit hard enough that I can't really keep running. Actually, this is not a bad farm spot. We were talking about going to a different area, but this area is actually not bad. Because these guys are very close to my level. You know what, though? I should really use my talent points because I have a lot of them. Oh shit. There it is. The dingalicious. Alright, yeah, I've got talent points I should start using. Let's see. Let's go. Toughness. We could reduce Guardian's Favor. It would help on leveling this way. I just did 5/5 toughness, 4/5 anticipation, so that should certainly make me more tanky. Not as much as you'd like, though. My block only went up like about 0.3%. Oh well, what can you do? We're almost to the guy that we need to kill. He's all the way back here. Alright, cool. Oh, that completed the class. Feels like that mountain. Where's that mountain's blood? Oh no, I still need 3 more lion blood. It's just that we weren't killing the mountain lions anymore. When we went too far over, we must have been killing a lion that wasn't counting. All right, now we just gotta get our way out of here. I'm just gonna try to get back to town, back to Terran Mill, turn in the quest stuff. Well, maybe we can grab a few mobs while we're at it. Normally I wouldn't be so concerned about looting these guys, but so many blues drop. I don't want to destroy the big bear meat because I know I can use it. Level 29, dude. That's crazy. So at level 30 I get a mount, you said, so that's pretty cool. I love when I swing my mace like that and I spin. I do like a 360 pirouette. Why would it cost? Why for you? Yeah, we need to. Let's see. We need the blood. We need the mountain lion blood. So. Alright, let's try to kill these guys and hopefully we'll get the mountain lion blood. Didn't have my big healing potion up. Two more blood. Yeah, he really wanted to kill you, but he forgot that I could heal you. That was kind of funny. The problem is I couldn't tell what level he was. He was a skull to me, so I mean I thought he was just gonna kill you, but I guess he must not have been too much over your level. So because he didn't kill you. Alright, one more blood. Okay, I got you. So he's 4 levels over you. Yeah, I was just like, he's a skull, so it's like it didn't look like he had like crazy gear or anything. So, all right, we're gonna have to go to town so I can clear out inventory, turn in my quests. That should get me probably level 30 at that point. Thank you for help, dude. It's hard to believe how fast you level when you do it this way. Cats banging on the door. These cats are getting bad, man. Yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, I will. And then I'm gonna slap this cat in the head. I'm so sick of these cats. They're getting unruly, like the last week. When you like treat cats really nicely, like give them lots of love and attention, then they can actually start to turn on you and expect you to basically wait on them hand and foot. And sometimes you just have to kind of lay down the law. And I'm gonna have to do that, so I'll be right back. Just slap on the butt a little bit. Alright, sorry about that. It's just one cat. I have 3 cats, and one of them's just really lately been kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, so what are we going to get rid of here? I actually have these items in my... These boots are probably better than... I had boots in my inventory this whole time that were better than mine. Jeez. Leather, we're not gonna... You don't need these robes, do you? Probably not. They're way too low level. I'll try selling those because it's probably pretty good. Cloth. Ooh, the Guardian Blade sells for 45 silver. Such it's total vendor trash. Alright. It's funny, I'm selling so much stuff that I would normally never sell, you know? Loaded cow. Boy, it's hard to like it's hard to pass up on that cool looking hooded cow. But yeah, see that one quest? It was 13,000. Oh geez, there's just like 10,000 more quests just showed up. Where's the god?
What do you require?
Hello? What is it?
Oh, they gave me the hooded cow anyway. Sweet. I thought it was like a choose. Nice.
Victory for Sylvanas.
There's so many quests here.
What would you ask, dead? I am forsaken. Speak quickly.
Alright, where to now? There's like thousands of quests. There's like literally like 12 quests here probably. If I knew I was going to get my mount, I wouldn't have sold all that shit to the vendor. Hold on a second, Ken. To get my mount, I'm going right by the capital. So I can take all the stuff I just sold to the vendor, the green items, and just put it up in the auction house. Maybe I can sell some of that stuff.
And you
Take no sense selling it all to the vendor when I'm going right by the auction house. Well, I bet Ken, you can probably I probably have to get to bed pretty soon. What time is it? It's almost 1 a.m. But we'll get my mounts, and then we'll, you know, maybe put up some auctions or something. Yeah, but see how tiny that sword looks? That sword, like in vanilla, the same sword, looks way, way bigger in the hands of like a night elf or a human. This is a big sword, but they've completely, for whatever reason, in Burning Crusade they did this. Later versions of WoW, they fixed it, and they actually scaled the weapons back up a little bit, you know? Oh, we finally got Blessing of Sanctuary, nice. Yeah, nobody's really buying stuff in the auction house because you level so fast. Anyways, gonna head over to get my mount, and then we'll see if we can fly back to the location.
What is it?
I feel like the Blood Elves in this version of the game are too skinny. Like, it would have been nice to see them beef them up a little bit. Like, or at least, I don't know. I think one thing that would really be super awesome in World of Warcraft is to implement a better character creator where you could do sliders to, like, customize your characters a lot more. I guess they just not part of the way the system works. You know, maybe if they customize their characters, gear wouldn't look right. I don't know. That's probably the problem. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they're too skinny? I would totally like make my blood elf my female like a lot, more muscular. Give her some more thickness to her legs and her arms. Make her look tough. She still look like a blood elf. She's got the eyes and the hair and the skin color and all that. All right, I'm back in Silverman City, so I have to run outside the front of Silverman City. That's where I believe I get my mount. I don't think it's a trader. I think you just buy it, don't you? I know where you buy the mounts from Blood Elves. I hope that's the only place I know is the one right outside Silverman. And then from there I should be able to fly. I don't know. Should be able to fly from there right to back to Terran Mill. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, there's so many talent points. I don't know who buffed me. There's so many talent points. I think I saw them. You think it's at my trainer? I don't know, dude. I'm not so sure about that. But I'll check it. I thought it was... Well, they might have changed it for... Well, no. I thought it was always outside, but I'll check the trainer, because I need to hit the trainer anyway, right? See, I've just leveled like 8 levels. Or something without hitting the trainer, so. And I screwed up again. Damn it. Going the wrong direction again. I'll be right back. I got some oil in my eye. I gotta wash my face. I'll be right back. Yeah, I know Paladins train him. I just was, what it was? Is I kept thinking of the Night Elf, or the Blood Elf, little peacock mount. I kept thinking I was going to go get that mount. Because I'm such a noob, and I just was so focused on, oh yeah, I'm going to get that Blood Elf mount. I forgot about my class-specific mount, and also I kept thinking about getting it at level 40. But I'm just being an idiot, as usual. So what was that? What was that guy that was trying to kill you? Was it a rogue? It was a rogue, right? I think he came out of stealth, and he tried to kill you. I was trying to hit you with a bop, but my bop was on cooldown because we kept using it for AoE. All right. Yeah, I completely forgot about just training. I always kept thinking of the damn stupid chicken. Like, what would you call the blood of Mal? It's like a Sunstrider, but oh my god. Summon Warhorse is 23.75 silver. Look at all, dude! Look at all these skills. This is crazy. Oh yeah, consecration. I'm not gonna be able to get all this stuff, so I have to really pick what I need. I have no money. I should have vendored that fucking two-hand sword. It was worth 45 silver. Yep, the battle shaken. Here's the spiritual attunement. Passive ability. Use the paladin mana when healed by other friendly spells. Comes to the defensive friendly target, commanding up to 3 enemies to attack the paladin. Protection. Well, I would say out of all these, the only ones I really need are probably Red Aura. Teal Crusader is more for solo stuff. I got mana, yeah, I did. Now Flash of Light, we should get Flash of Light. We get Holy Light. Definitely need Seal of Righteousness. Definitely need Consecration. And definitely need Holy Light. Oh, there it is. Oh god, I just barely had enough. And Seal of Light. Alright. So I spent all my money. I now have 2 silver. But we have Seal of Light, which is huge for us. So now we're now like all those times when I was gonna be like I was dying, you know, against 2-3 mobs. Now it'll be a face roll because of Seal of Light. So let's go to macros. Seal. Light. Sanctuary we've already got. 2. Acceleration, summon Warhorse. We now have our mounts. We also learned Flash of Light, which should upgrade our automatically. Oh, it doesn't say. And Holy Light. Kind of sucks that it doesn't say on the spell. Let's take a look. See how much he heals for. 114 on Flash of Light, which is definitely correct. Does say rank. Where did this one go? Holy Light rank 5, which is correct. Let's do Holy Light. We didn't get Crusader, but that's live without that. So I have to get a silk out. That's all right. Where's my damn flight master? They need to make their flight masters a little bit more.
Victory lies ahead.
Oh, and it's not gonna even let me. I wrote all the way over here, and they won't even let me fly.
We'll have justice.
So apparently, I don't have the connected paths. That sucks. So I can't fly from Eversong Woods to Torn Mill. There must be some other flight path they're expecting me to get. Probably the Sepulcher. Imagine. I should have picked up the the Sepulcher. Sepulcher, Sword, and Alliance, isn't it? I think it's both, isn't it? I can't remember. Nah, it can't be both. Well, now we're all going all the way back to Sun Fury Spire. And of course, looking at my talent points, looking at my skills, and I went the wrong direction. As usual, I never can go anywhere in this damn city without taking the wrong path. Like, every fucking time. I'm like, looking at my spell book, and of course, I end up going this way somehow. I hate this. I hate this city. I absolutely hate the layout of Silvermoon. I think it's the most annoying city. Because there's, like, too many, like, long paths that you can't bypass. It's like you can't get over here. Once you go down this way, you can't get back. It's so annoying. Thank you, sir. It'll definitely help. Every time I see this damn room, it makes me think of Magistress Terrace and that stupid boss where you're in this little room like this, the two chicks. And that was a pain in the ass fight. You're like floating through the air like bubbles. Oh man. Now, I don't know if I can fly from this flight master. They may not let me, which won't make any sense to me that I couldn't fly from here to, you know, to Torn Mill, but I just don't know the Horde that well. Where they let me stay on the mouth this far into the building.
What is it?
Okay.
It's too expensive.
It's too expensive? I don't have enough money to fly to Terran Mill, and then I jumped into the lava. Wow. I'm just totally a noob right now. It's too expensive.
What is it? Farewell.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I haven't got
I can't get Avenger Shield until I'm level 50. That's when I'm really going to be happy, Ken. It's when I can start throwing my shield around and slapping people in the face with it. Because that's just so much fun. I still need so much gear. I still need, like... Actually, I'm doing better than I thought. Need mail helm. But yeah, actually my gear's a lot better than I thought. See how much healing we start to get. Plus 25. Plus 39. Yeah. What yeah, these mobs are low level though. Block, block. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the AoE is when I start doing mobs that are my level, like, or like a couple levels beneath me. If I can take on like 3-4 mobs that are like 28, then I'll be happy. But I still don't think I'll be able to. I think I'll struggle with that. You just really need good gear. I mean, AoE protection Paladin, a lot of it you have to have really good gear. And then of course, you know, not having the double heals is gonna hurt, but. I don't know. I haven't done it in Burning Crusade ever, so not the way I play Paladin now. So something we're gonna have to figure out. So where is the closest horde encampment in I know there's the one in Hillsbrid is. Or, I'm sorry, the one in Arathi Highlands is at Hammerfall. I know that. So let's do the slash blade. 9 hours to level 30. Oh shit, level 39. Nah, that's not what I want. So here's 2 level 30 mobs, and I can kill them, but it's slow, you know. Need that shield spike. Alright, I'm gonna log here, man. I'm tired. I'm falling asleep here. Thanks for helping me, Ken. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later. It'll be interesting to see when we get this Paladin a little bit higher level. I'm like Ken. I just want to get to level 60 so I can get to the, get to the Outlands. That's what I'm more excited about. I will talk to you guys later. Everybody have a good one. See you again real soon.